Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing March predictions. I was thinking of doing it weekly, but I'm going to go ahead and do it monthly at this time. So for pile number 1 we have the Rubik's Cube. Pile number 2 we have this lovely yellow acrylic bottle. For pile number 3 we have the necklace with the butterfly pendant. I'm trying to make it. It's fine. And for pile number 4 we have a key. So go ahead and take a second and choose your pile. Go ahead and pause if you need to. Okay, so I hope you chose your pile, and I'm going to go ahead and start off with pile number 1. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this Rubik's Cube, this is your pile. So we're going to start off with this deck right here. So we have the Hermit, starting off from March. So a lot of time spent by yourself, a lot of time spent meditating, sleeping as well. Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands here as well. But let me actually pull a few more cards before I do this reading. And I'm going to go ahead and scoot this over here and pull one last card for this pile. I mean, not this pile, this from this deck. And then we also have the Magician. So we have the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, Judgment, and the Magician here. So I feel very strongly that you guys have been manifesting. You have been manifesting all throughout February, all just wishing for things to come to you, and March is when you really start to see things grow. Because the Hermit is about taking time for rest. It's about spiritual journeys. It's about solitude. It's about meditation as well. And you guys are having a lot of psychic downloads, especially when you sleep, that are telling you what is coming. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about, things taking root, because there's actually roots showing in this Ace of Pentacles. So it's also about the universe offering you the pentacle here, and the hands are actually dirty, as if they just pulled this pentacles from the ground and are handing it to you. So it's very symbolic of that grounding energy. The universe is, you have done the work, and you have, sorry, I'm trying to find the right words here. I'm trying to remember what that word was. Fruits of your labor, there we go. So the universe is actually giving you the beginnings of your fruits of labor. So let's say, for example, you have, cabbage in the ground, and you've been working with this cabbage, you've been doing all the work, and now you just want to harvest that. Well, this is the very beginning of your harvest. In March is when everything will start to unfold, and you'll be seeing the beginning of what you have been building. You'll start to see fruits of your labor, because now some things are actually within divine timing at this time, and they are meant to come to you in March. So expect some very good news coming in. Expect good, especially with career, with love, even just with your physical home as well. Expect more positive energy. Expect changes. Expect a raise or promotion. If you're not currently working but you have your own business and you're just waiting for it to come up, expect that to start happening in March as well. If you're not working at all, you're just going to school, expect to have better grades in March. If you're not going to school and if you're not going to work, and let's say you're just watching this, expect good news regardless. Whatever you have been manifesting, especially while you've been sleeping, especially while you've been meditating, expect that to come in. Your physical reality is starting to catch up with your vortex. what you've been putting in your vortex, all that positivity, all of that hard work, all of that manifestation, all those positive affirmations and prayers, they are coming in March. So we have the Eight of Wands, so they're going to come very, very quickly. So you can start to expect a lot of good coming in the beginning of March, and definitely in the middle and the end, but definitely expect a lot of good news coming in the beginning of March. I want to say within the first week, you're just going to be surprised with some good news or information. Especially with Judgment here. So this is all about renewal, stepping out of yourself, meditation as well, because it's actually her energy self stepping away from her, it looks so cool in the light, but her energy self stepping away from her physical self. So your energy is being transmutated in March. So if you've been dealing with lower vibrational energies, expect that to come to an end. You're going to feel a lot more happier. You're going to feel a lot more free. You're no longer going to feel that you're trapped in your body, rather that your body is alive with your energy. Because I know February has kind of been a rough year for a lot of people. Rough month. We also have the Magician here. So this is about co-creating. So what you've been co-creating with the universe, what you've been putting time and effort into, is going to bring a lot of good back. So if you've been focusing on relationships, expect more love to come in. If you've been focusing on work, expect more money to flow in. If you've been spending more time in school, expect better grades. If you've been focusing more time on yourself, expect yourself to grow. Like, there's just so much going on in March. Like, there's so many positive energies coming in March. Oop. Let me actually take these back because I realized I didn't shuffle this deck. Sorry about that, you guys. If those cards still come out, I'm going to laugh so hard. Ooh, okay. The Magician again. Wow, you guys. You have the Magician twice. The Magician twice, you guys. This is just cementing that energy that I was saying previously. Expect all of that good to come in because you have been doing the work. And you've been waiting, and you've been waiting, and you've been waiting, and you've been waiting so long. That's why we have the Hermit there. You don't become a hermit just because, you spend like 5 minutes indoors. You become a hermit because you focus so much on your personal growth and your future that you even stopped hanging out or talking with certain people because you chose to focus on yourself, you guys. Woo. A bunch of cards just slipped out. Like, that's the level of just how much work you guys been doing. The Tower. So this is actually high vibrational. This is about transformation here. Like, it's not about emotional upheaval. Like, not in the least in this way. If it was upside down, I would say emotional upheaval. But I'm not reading any reversals today. I don't want any low vibrational energies to come in today. But we have the Tower. This is all about transformation. You guys have torn down the old and are rebuilding the new. Like, you guys have been doing this for so long. Like, you guys have had so many Tower moments over the course of January and February. You've been doing the work. You've been isolating yourself. You've been, cutting away people that did not serve you, cutting away old ways of being that did not serve you. Like, you guys have been doing the work. And you're like, I've done all of these Tower moments. I've done everything that I possibly can. I just want to see the fruits of my labor. And you will in March, you guys. It is the beginning of a beautiful year. And then we have the Prince of Cups. So expect a message of love to come in. This can be, or an offering of love. This can be a date. This could be, a really nice text from someone that you may love in a relationship, or it can be family or friends. I feel a very strong lover's vibe here because the Knight of Cups is all about, a man offering love, or a woman offering love, or a they offering love, depending on where you are currently at. But there's a lot of love coming in, a lot of love just coming in for you guys super quickly, by the way, because we also have the Knight of Cups under the Eight of Wands, and both are about quick movement. So expect a lot of more romance if you're in a relationship. expect a lot of, family really being there and supporting you, or friends being there and supporting you, but expect love to come in March. There's going to be a lot more love coming in. The Ace of Swords in March, you're going to have so much more mental clarity, you guys. So much more mental clarity. Like, it's just going to be like you, seeing as who you are entering this energy of becoming your energy self in your physical form, because a lot of people sometimes can separate the energy self from the physical self. They feel that they can only reach that aspect of themselves while they meditate. However, you are always your energy self. Your physical self is rooted in the 3D, but your energy self is everywhere. It is all around you. And you guys are starting to realize this. You guys are heading into this 5D consciousness where you have clarity. You are seeing things from a higher perspective. Like, you guys are so much happier, so much carefree, because you're no longer worried, you're no longer fearful, because you're stepping into that Ace of Swords mentality. This is what the universe has been trying to give to you. It's what your spirit guides, your angels have been trying to give to you. And you are finally taking it in March. And then we have the Strength card. So this is all, and then we actually have the Queen of Cups on the bottom as well. So this is about being strong. Like, you guys have, if you guys looked at yourself in January and then look at yourself now, like, you guys would not recognize yourselves. That is the level of strength you have now. You have grown so much. And you don't even doubt it anymore, because you realize that you see it. You're like, wow, I've grown so much. I've done so much. Like, there's no way I could, there's just no, like, you guys, you can almost not recognize yourselves from who you were in January to who you are now. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So far we actually have 2 Knights and 2 Aces, you guys. That is just awesome. And you guys actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana, you guys. You guys have 6 major arcana. That is just amazing. So you guys are having a lot of transformative, growing, high vibrational energies coming in. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you guys are moving on in your physical reality. Whether this can be an actual move in March, it can also just be that you yourself are changing your lifestyle, so in that case it better suits you. What I feel very strongly is that you guys are no longer doubting that you're on the right path, and you're starting to take the major strides in your path to get where you want to go, because you were in that hermit energy for so long. And in March, while you still will, be in that energy, you now have all of this movement around you. So you're learning how to balance, being in the hermit and being in movement in March. And then we have the King of Wands here. So you guys, funny enough, it actually has a lion, just as it does in the Strength card. So there's a lion in the background. And he's actually sitting on a lion here. So a lot of lion energy, a lot of Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Wow. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here. We also have, seeing as how we have water energy, we have Cancer. Sorry, you guys, I'm not the best at the signs, if I'm going to be honest. If I remember correctly, Cancer, Gemini. And then we have the Page of Wands as well. So we have a lot of fire energy. So if you're a fire sign, this can apply to you. If you're a water sign, this can apply to you. If you're an air sign or an earth sign, all of these energies are actually represented here. But we have the King of Wands and the Page of Wands here. So these are both energies of being carefree. Like, the King of Wands is standing in his power, understanding his desires, understanding that he is not faulty for his desires. He is not a bad person for his desires. His desires are what make him him. And this is what energy you guys are really stepping into, because you guys are no longer doubting your desires. If you want something, you understand now why you want it. Okay, this is why I want this. Like you don't have to justify your desires to other people, but you're understanding your desires on a higher perspective with the King of Wands here. And then with the Page of Wands, like you guys are really stepping into carefree energy, like dancing like nobody's watching type energy. And we also have a circle right above her. So this is also about completion. You guys are stepping into a new, entirely new energy, new beginnings in March. And then we have the Three of Wands here. So this is about looking to the life that you want, creating the life that you want. Like I was saying previously, you guys are no longer doubting your desires, rather you are understanding your desires from a higher perspective. That is that very Three of Wands energy. You guys know what you want and you are ready to go for it. And you've been doing the moves to get to it. And in March, as I was saying, you're really going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. But like I was also saying, it's some fruits of your labor, because they're only giving you one cabbage and you still have an entire thing to harvest here. So you're going to be harvesting this thing over the next year. That's just how much good news is coming in March. The March is the beginning. March is what's literally causing everything else to move. Like everything else is going to start moving with you guys. Every single month, you're going to be harvesting either one or multiple cabbages. Like you guys are going to have so much more coming into your life here. The King of Pentacles here. So you guys are taking this cabbage that's been offered, this beautiful thing that's going to be offered in March, and you are going to realize just how much is coming your way. And for the first time in a very long time, you're going to sit back, relax, and let it come to you. You're no longer going to feel that you have to force it. You're still going to manifest it, obviously, putting that energy out there, but you're no longer going to try to force it. You're no longer going to try to control it. You're just going to let it come to you. That is just powerful, you guys. And you guys are really going to start to see just how many more cabbages are out there for you. Just how much more is being harvested for you at this time in March. Like, just with one cabbage, just with one harvest, just one, everything in your life is going to be changed. Like, you will not be able to comprehend just how much is going to change in March, because we're not in March yet. We're in February 28th, unless you live somewhere else, in which case it is March 1st for you, in which case congratulations. But in March, it's only the beginning of what is to come. It is only the beginning, and you guys are starting to see that with that Three of Wands energy. You guys are starting to see that it's only the beginning. And you're just going to be so excited. In March, you're going to be so excited. You're going to be so happy, because you're going to remember, this is only the beginning. There is so much more to come. Then we have that Seven of Wands energy. And I'm going to read it in its high vibrational state, not low vibrational state. Ooh, this card was trying to fly out, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. We have the Hierophant as well. So, you guys, and then we have the King of Cups on the bottom. Like, so many kings are just standing out here. Let me just place this. Let me actually move this up a little bit so you guys can see the Hierophant down here. But that Seven of Swords energy in a high vibrational state, it's about moving on. Because he is currently in the process of being in a crouch, like he's about to jump off the ledge. So this is really where you guys are at. You're facing the darkness, and you're realizing that everything dark that has happened in February and January happened for a reason. And you're no longer going to just be like, oh man, like this happened, I wish this hadn't happened. You're going to start to realize how everything ties in. And that's when you have the Hierophant. It's very different from, this card is very different from what it normally is in other decks. as it's just a man with that divine light behind him and he's laughing. That's really the energy you're going to be stepping into, because you're allowing divine light to become you. You are realizing the light that you are and the magnetism you have towards other people. You're going to realize just how powerful you really are. And that is just beautiful, you guys. That is just beautiful. Ooh. Then we have the Five of Swords. Like I said, I'm not going to read it in low vibrational. I'm going to read it in high vibrational. You are no longer allowing your eyes in March to control you, because it's very easy to let what you see determine how you feel. And you guys are no longer doing that. You guys are like, hey, I see this, but I understand that my eyes deceive me. So you're going to start communicating more through your third eye than you are with your eyes. You're going to start listening to your intuition more. You're going to start connecting more. I just saw a bunch of birds just take flight right now. A lot of birds are coming back as, winter is moving away and we're heading into spring and it's getting warmer. So we have flocks of birds coming back now. But you guys are no longer letting your eyes deceive you. You are seeing everything through your third eye. You are seeing all the potential of life through your third eye. And then we have the King of Cups, as we saw at the bottom of the deck previously. So this is all about love. So seeing as how we have the Five of Swords and the King of Cups, you guys are no longer allowing your eyes to deceive you in terms of love. Because in March, love is going to flow so freely to you, and what you may have doubted or feared previously is going to seem like kind of stupid. Like, not that you will feel that way, it's just that you're going to laugh. But it's the Hierophant here, he's laughing. You're going to laugh at your fears. You're going to laugh at your doubts, because you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I thought that, because I am really, really loved. I am so loved. I am so supported. I feel amazing. Everything is going well for me. That is how you're going to feel in March. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles as well. So that's the energy that you guys are going to start to feel. So if you're in a relationship, it's just going to go to the next level. It's going to deepen. It's going to be so much more. I just saw another flock of birds just fly. It's going to be so much more for you guys. You guys are going to take in all of that beautiful energy. And that's where I was saying previously, like, you guys are going to laugh at your fears and doubts, because your relationships are going to a whole nother level. For some of you guys, you may become engaged in March. For some of you guys, maybe this person is going to really finally open up to you. For some of you guys, you're just going to feel that deeper connection with that person. And this person will, tell you how they feel as well. Like, there's just another level, depending on where you are in your relationship and depending on what stage you are in your relationship. I was like, why am I stopping? But yeah, like, you guys, it's not going to end there at all. Like, your finances are going to get so much better in March. And if you've been struggling in your relationship about finances, that will no longer be a thing. In March, your finances are going to be amazing. Like, you guys won't have to worry. You won't have to be like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to pay this bill today. You guys will not have that fear at all in March, because that's how much better it is getting for you, pile number one. That's how much better it is getting for you in March. Like, within the first week, you're going to start seeing so many better things coming from your work or from school or even from your love life. There's so many different things coming in, you guys, in the physical realm that are just lining up for you, because it is now the divine right time for it. And then we have the Queen of Cups, you guys. You heard me shuffle. I cannot make this up. I know you can't see me shuffle, but as I was saying in another video, my altar is very, very low. It's like to my knees, and I'm like 5'10", so it's kind of hard. If I even if I lean down like I just did, you can't even see me. But we have the Queen of Cups, you guys. So I cannot make this up. We have the King and we have the Queen. So this is specifically geared towards those in a relationship. Expect it to deepen. Expect it to go to the next step. whatever that next step may be for you. Like it could be marriage, it could be, meeting their family, it could be a bunch of different things. But expect the next step in March for you guys, because that is just how much it is deepening. Just wow, and you guys are no longer allowing your eyes to deceive you in love. So you guys are really going to feel loved in March. You're no longer going to be like, oh, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. You're just going to feel so loved, because you're going to see it now from your third eye, not from the eyes that deceive you. Yeah, you guys are letting go, because it literally fell to the ground. So you guys are letting go of this 10 of Swords energy. That is no longer what you're holding on to. You have shed your skin, because the girl being stabbed is actually made of stone here, and there's also a full moon, by the way. But you guys are, it's like the stone was your old skin. You shed your skin and you've moved away from the 10 of Swords energy, you guys. And then we have the Queen of Wands. We had the Queen of Wands somewhere, didn't we? Or was I imagining things? That's probably imagining things. That's fine. But we have a queen again, so now we have 2 queens and multiple kings. Like, that's just awesome. I love it. But the Queen of Wands is all about standing in your power, standing in your energy, you guys. Like, this is powerful, powerful energy that you guys are exuding right now. And that is just beautiful. You guys are now the masters of your divine plan, because the universe gave you your divine plan and said, here, a lot of it might not make sense right now, but make sense of what you can and follow your intuition, follow our guidance. And you said, yeah, okay. And you did. And in March, because of all of that you've been doing, you're going to be standing more in your power than you ever have before. Your desires are going to be taken care of. Your manifestations are going to come into existence. Like, you guys have so much more power than you could ever realize coming in March. Ooh. Okay. More cards than I was expecting, but the one card that stayed in my lap was the Wheel of Fortune. So these cards fell to the ground, and there's too much to read all together. But we have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So the wheel is turning in your favor, you guys. It is turning in your favor. I just wanted to say that aggressively. But it is turning in your favor, pile number 1. I cannot make this up. This is awesome. I love this energy. I'm so happy for you guys. And this 9 of Swords energy, you guys are letting that go. You guys are letting all of these old energies go in March. You probably have been feeling it in the last week of February. You've been feeling a shift, whether you've been more tired, whether you've been, isolating yourself more, or you've been, eating healthier or stuff like that, or even just reaching out more to people that you love. You have been shifting out this energy in the last week of February, and it will be non-existent in March, because these low vibrational energies, these are not normal. It is very normal to have fears, to have doubts, but when you let them hurt you and control you, that is not normal. And that is what you guys are stepping out of. You're not allowing these 10 of Swords and 9 of Swords energy to become your normal, because that's what you got comfortable in. And you guys are stepping on that energy, and you're like, you know what, I'm not comfortable being that way anymore. I want to be happier. I understand that it's normal to have fears. It's normal to have doubts. It's normal to have, low vibrational energies every now and then. I am human. I will be sad. I will be angry. I will cry. I will laugh. This is all normal. But it does not have to become my comfort zone. You guys, that is what energy you guys are stepping into in March. Okay. Hey guys, I just feel so much power from pile number 1. And the last card we have here is the Page of Pentacles. So you guys are going on an adventure, and in this adventure in March, you are going to unearth, for every single pile it's different. You may unearth 1 more cabbage in March, along with the cabbage that was given to you by the universe, or you may unearth 10. And this is really where that Page of Pentacles is coming in from. In your physical reality, you are going on an adventure to unearth the different cabbages, all in divine right timing. This adventure is quite literally you just asking the universe, when is the right time for me? Can I move now? I will be in constant movement. I will be constantly adventuring, but is it the right time right now? And that's really what you guys are stepping into. And when you guys come to the universe with that energy, the universe more often is going to be like, you know what, it is time. You are ready. There's just you going, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? All right, pile number 1. That's all I have for you guys today. That was beautiful energy. I loved it. I was excited by it. You guys just deserve an Oscar for just how awesome the energy was, okay? All right, pile number 1. I hope this resonated with you. If it did not resonate with you, go ahead and choose a different pile. But if it did, I'm glad that it did. If you would like a personal reading, I have a website I will link down below. If you'd like to make a donation, that is awesome, but it is not expected of you. If you would, my brain had a brain fart. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, pile number 1. And I hope the best for you guys. Well, I don't hope, because this is what's coming in for you guys. This is all the energy that's being offered to you. So I hope that you guys are ready for this in March, and have a good rest of your day. Okay, bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you chose this lovely acrylic paint bottle, this is your pile. All right, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and see what your cards are for your March predictions. So I'm not reading any reversals today. I want it to be purely positive. I want to focus on the positive from March, because that is what's most important, in my opinion. The 10 of Cups, you guys, right off the bat for March. Okay, all right. So for some of you guys, you may be expecting a child in March. So you may be pregnant and you're expecting to give birth in March. That is happening. You're going to give birth to a very healthy baby. For some of you guys, you're expecting a proposal in March. That will come in March. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. But for some of you guys that are not pregnant or not expecting a proposal, just expect a lot of love to come in. This can be from family, it can be from friends, it can be from a lover as well. I'm feeling very strong lover vibes, because 10 of Cups is about, a family. So if you've been with someone, if you've been in a relationship and you've been trying to build this family with them, expect to see that come in for you guys. Then we have the Fool. So it's going to definitely, March is all about taking leaps of faith. You're going to have moments where you're not going to be sure if you should be taking a leap of faith. Ooh, all of these cards just flipped in the wrong way. And the Hierophant, actually. But expect to take leaps of faith in March. So many leaps of faith, risks in March. You're really going to be... Ooh, okay, you guys just having cards falling out now. You're going to have a lot of things lining up for you in March, you guys. So when you take these leaps of faith, trust that they are divinely guided, because we have the Hierophant here. Trust that they are divinely guided, and you don't have to worry about whether or not you're making the right choice, as once again, as I was saying, it is divinely guided. Then we have the 6 of Wands here. So you guys are taking leaps of faith for the opportunities coming your way. So you'll see something, you'll see an opportunity, and you're gonna be like, all right, I'm going. It's time. I'm hopping. It's fine. That's really the energy you guys are adopting in March, because you're going to see these opportunities and you're going to take a leap as quickly as possible, because you know it's divinely guided. Then we have the Queen of Cups. We have also the 10 of Cups that came out, but it's not going to fit in this spread. Unless, you know what, I'll just place it down here. So 10-10. We also have the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here, with the King of Cups on the bottom, you guys. I did shuffle the cards, but that's just the way it came out. So the Queen of Cups is all about, your feminine energy just blossoming. So you guys are going to feel more connected with yourself. You're going to have control over your emotions, but at the same time, you're not going to be afraid to show your emotions either. And that's really the energy that is coming in. And seeing as how we have the King of Cups as well, like, you guys are not afraid to show your more masculine side too. But if you have a partner who also happens to just be male, Expect them to open themselves up to you. Their emotions are going to start showing to you in March, and you vice versa. And we also have a 10 of Pentacles here. So this is all about finances. So your finances are being set up in March. So in that case, you can have that, family with the 10 of Cups. So if you've been, trying really hard to set up your finances, but things have been hard for obvious reasons, expect more financial income to come in March, or expect to build solid foundations in March that will lead to more financial flow throughout the year. But do not worry about your finances. They are improving, especially in March. So then we also have the 7 of Cups. So we have the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups is below the Fool. So this is talking about indecision, and the universe really wants you to know that while all the cups may seem that they are turned over, they are actually not. Because you know what is under each cup with the 6 of Wands here. You know which opportunities are meant for you. So you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be unsure about which opportunities to take, if you're taking the right leaps of faith, if you're doing the right thing, because everything you're doing is divinely guided, and you do not have to worry, you guys. If you feel unsure, connect with your third eye and crown chakra, and meditate on it and just ask them for their guidance, and you will receive the answer you have been seeking in March. And then we have that 2 of Swords energy that's being removed in March. So if you've been feeling stagnation, especially with a business, with a relationship, with just life in general, that is coming to an end in March. You are removing that 2 of Swords energy, and things are progressing. Things will... Oh, that's what I saw in my dream. Okay, sorry you guys. I had a dream last night where I saw the 2 of Swords, and then it was like ripped in half, as if the universe was telling me that stagnation is coming to an end. So for you guys, stagnation is coming to an end in March. So we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So you guys are going to be focusing on all the right things in March. You guys do not have to worry about this. I know it's very hard to feel that you're focusing on things right, especially when you're like binge watching, when you're binge eating. You might feel, okay, I'm not doing things right, obviously. I should be doing this, I should be doing that. And the universe wants you to know that what you're focusing on, whether it may seem off to you, is actually divine guidance. Because you are meant to have fun. You are meant to laugh. And this deck for the Hierophant, he's actually laughing. So your divine guidance wants you to laugh more. It wants you to feel good. And the only way for you to realize what isn't serving you is to try it. Like, so if you feel that binge watching doesn't serve you, well, how would you have known that if you hadn't binge watched? If you feel that binge eating isn't good for you, it doesn't serve you, well, then how would you have known if you didn't binge eat? Like, that's really that energy from the 8 of Pentacles. Don't tear yourself down for whatever you do, because every single thing is a lesson. Every single thing is part of your journey. So for the 8 of Pentacles here specifically, what they're saying is that everything that you've been hoping for is coming to you. So we actually have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So all we're missing is a 9. But you guys are taking the right steps right now, because you're allowing divine timing to bring to you what you desire. You guys are no longer forcing it, because she's literally sitting in a chair just waiting, and things are accumulating around her. So that's really what's happening for you guys with this 8 of Pentacles. You have been waiting patiently, and now you're starting to accumulate what the universe has been offering you. And then we have the 6 of Cups. So a long, beautiful life, you guys. A long, beautiful life. So you guys are really going to be reminiscing about your childhood in March, because you're going to start to realize just everything that has made you who you are today. Like, the bad, the good, the ugly, the beautiful, all of it has made you who you are today. And you're really going to start realizing that in March. You're really going to start taking in that energy and just realizing your power, realizing your force, realizing so much. And then you're also going to realize that while you can live every day like it's your last day, you can also live your life as if it is truly beautiful. Instead of living it like it's going to be your last day, live it as if it would be the last beautiful thing you ever saw. So even if you have a hard day, everyone's pissing you off, you don't have the coffee that you want. I actually had a dream about drinking coffee. So everything is just going wrong for you that day. And you step outside and you look up at the sky and you just want to say, why is this day so crappy? And instead, when you look at the sky, you realize, when was the last time I ever looked at the sky? That is that energy the universe wants you to take in, especially when you're having bad days. Remember the small things. Remember when you were a kid, when you would lay on the grass and stare up at the sky and see what type of shapes the clouds would make. Remember when you used to play with roly-polies or worms or dirt? Remember when you used to make mud pies? Remember when you used to play in snow? Remember when you used to have animals, if you did? Remember what it was like to be a kid? Because that part of you is not gone. It never was. That part of you is still there. That part of you that loves to adventure, that part of you that remembers the small things. You have to remember the small things in March, because while you may not have a bad day every single day, you're going to have bad days. That's part of life. That's part of being human. And it's very important in those bad days to remember all the good, because that will keep you motivated. That will keep you focused on a better future. And the last card we have here is the Star. So once again, energy I cannot make up, you guys. This just ties into everything I just said in the Six of Cups. Remember the light that is within you, because you guys are a guiding star. You guys are light workers. You are earth angels. You are here. Your energy is as bright, as powerful as the sun and more. That's just how powerful you guys are. And looking up at the stars at night will remind you of that. You shine just as brightly as those stars. So if you ever got torn down because you shine brightly, shine brighter. Shine brighter. Because that is who you are. No one should ever snuff out your light, and neither should you. And in March, you're going to realize this, because in January and February, you were struggling with this. You were struggling with showing your light. And in March, you're going to show it brightly. You're going to feel more. You're going to be more. And that's really what's coming in for you guys, is all this beautiful energy, all this brightness. You are light. And that is what you guys are remembering this time around. You guys are remembering just how powerful you are. And March is going to be that catalyst for all that light, for all that growth to finally really show. Because you guys have been doing the work. You've been doing the work. And it is time for that work to show. It is time for you to reap the rewards of your hard work. Oop. All of these cards just flew out. I'm going to go ahead and read them. Oopsie daisies. My table moves constantly, so I have something under it so it doesn't. And now that something is proving to not work as well. Okay. Okay, cool. Oof. So, just wow, you guys, just wow. I didn't even know what these cards were, and now I do. Sorry, you guys, I do not have the best hips, so I need to stretch out every now and then. So we have the Queen of Pentacles upright, then we have the Lovers upright, we have the Eight of Cups upright, and then we have the Chariot upright. And I'm going to pull two more cards before I begin to read. We have the Seven of Cups upright, which is repeating. And then we have the King of Swords. So, and then we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom, So for every feminine energy that we have the masculine as well. So expect balance to come into your life with your feminine and masculine energies, especially in your relationships. If you're in a romantic relationship, expect balance to happen. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and this is all about being strong in your finances. This is about nurturing yourself. It's about nurturing others. It is about being a mother, about being a strong feminine, having a strong feminine role in your life. So if you're male, then that just means that you're going to be more connected with your feminine side. And if you're female, then yeah. If you identify with being more masculine, expect more feminine energy to enter. If you consider yourself to be a they, then just expect that feminine, strong energy to come in, because while we are very fluid, the universe has feminine and masculine energy. That is just the way it works. We have the Lovers here as well, so expect your relationships to become a lot more just connected. Expect that duality that is constantly spoken about. Expect good, beautiful energy and March in your relationships. Expect your relationships to go to the next level, whether this be, going on a first date, whether this be going on a third date, or proposal, or marriage, or deciding to have a child. Expect these next levels, meeting their parents for the first time. Expect these next levels in March, as these are what is happening. You are having a deepening of relationships in March. So we also have the Eight of Cups here. So you guys are moving away from old achievements so you can achieve new achievements. You guys are no longer allowing the old to hold you back. Let's say, for example, in January you, won a prize or something. And you're like, oh, okay, I did that, I'm glad for myself, but I want to try something new in March. That is perfectly fine. This could also be about all the growth you have done in January and February. You are holding that, because you're not letting go of that energy. You're not letting go of all of the growth, but you are pursuing more growth in March as well. This is also about emotional growth. You guys realize there is more growth to happen, and you are moving into that energy because you want to grow more emotionally. We have the Chariot here, so you guys are on the right path. You guys are divinely guided, you are listening, and you do not have to worry about going off the road, because you guys are being led. You guys are being guided, and you guys are more connected with the spiritual realm than you realize. You're more connected to your angels than you realize. Then we have the Seven of Cups repeating here, but the imagery is different. You guys are thinking about which cup you should choose. And the universe and your angels really want you to know in March, you can have it all. You can have it all. And you don't have to limit yourself. You can have it all. You don't have to choose. It is all for you. Every single opportunity is for you. You don't have to choose. You are divinely guided. Every single opportunity coming your way in March is for you. And then we have the King of Swords here. And this is all about being a master of your emotions, being disciplined, living a life that serves you. You guys are no longer doubting your mental power or your mental prowess. Like, you guys are standing in your power in March here. It's almost like that Ace of Wands energy here. You guys have taken the sword from the Ace of Wands. You've taken the sword from the universe, and you've decided to become the master of your mind. You are realizing that your mind does not control you, but you control your mind. So only you can change it to benefit you, and you guys have been doing that in January and February, and you will be seeing the fruits of your labor in March. Or just for some of you guys, actually within the last week as well, you've been seeing that mental shift. So we have the Six of Wands. So you are embarking on a new adventure, and because the Six of Wands is about embarking on a new adventure but being apprehensive about it. but I'm only reading it in its high vibrational state. And its high vibrational state, the swords, instead of being symbolic of fear, they're symbolic of you being protected. So as you're heading into this new beginning, into this new energy, into this new life in March, you guys are protecting yourselves mentally. You guys are not allowing yourself to fall into old patterns, old ways of being, because you are using those swords instead of as a cause for fear, but rather as a cause for protection. Then we have the Chariot repeating here. So you guys are divinely guided. That is why the swords and the Six of Swords here are being used for protection rather than for fear, because you realize that you are divinely guided and you're on the right path. And even though you are on the right path, not everyone's going to be happy that you're on your right path. So you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your mind, you're protecting your emotions, and you are allowing divine light to flow onto you. And you are not terrified at all. You are prepared for whatever comes your way, and you are ready for whatever comes your way. That is powerful, you guys. Then we have the King of Swords repeating, you guys. So these energies are just cementing themselves. They're telling you that they're fixed energies. These energies are not going to go away all of a sudden just because. So we actually have that with that Seven of Cups energy. Everything is yours to take. Everything is yours to take. Like, you do not have to think, oh, which one is for me? Because every opportunity coming to you is for you to take. And then with this King of Swords here, once again, it is cementing that you are the master of your own mind. You are not allowing anyone to harm you. You are not allowing anyone to deter you. You are disciplined and you are determined. You guys are on your game, pile number 2. And then we have the Tower. So don't let it terrify you. I'm only reading it in its high vibrational state. So this is all about transformation. So if you feel that you have not stepped into these energies just yet, it is because there's one last transformation that needs to happen. And this transformation can happen very, very quickly. It is completely up to you when you decide to let it happen, but know that it can either happen today or in March. But expect all of these energies to come to you in March. It's just that transformation needs to take place. Now, if you feel like that does not resonate with you and you feel that you've already done the transformation, then this is just telling you that you've done everything you needed to do right now. You've taken down old foundations and you have built new ones that are stronger and are going to lead you down the right direction. So if that's the case for you, just congratulations. Do not let anything deter you. And then we have the Six of Wands. I feel like that's repeating. Yeah, it is. Six of Wands, Six of Wands. So cementing energy. So for this particular one, it's about standing in the spotlight, allowing yourself to take in all of the opportunities around you because you see them now. You feel good. You're standing in your energy. You're standing in the light. You're allowing yourself to be seen. You're no longer terrified of being seen because you know you have a purpose in this life. You know you have a reason for being, and you are stepping into energy, and you are not letting anyone deter you. Like, I just rolled my head when I said that. Like, you guys are not letting a single person deter you because you guys, it's cemented energy, so a fixed energy, you guys. This is energy that you're going to experience. That is why it's been repeating. But you guys are going to see all the opportunities that are ahead of you. You guys are going to accept these opportunities. You guys are allowing yourself to be seen. You're allowing your desires to guide you because you understand your desires come from a pure place. They do not come from low vibrational states. They come from high vibrational states. So you guys are stepping into your energy here. Then we have the Sun here as well. So you guys are going to be so much happier. There's a flock of birds just randomly flew in front of my window. So that is just cementing that energy for you guys. The Sun, that happiness that is coming for you guys. Like, this is not a what if. We have so many fixed energies here. And that is the reason why, because so many fixed energies are leading you to your happiness, to your contentment. You've been working in January and February to be happy within yourself, to be content within yourself. And now you're starting to see that happiness come and flow through you and around you in your life now. It's going to start showing in who you are. It's going to start showing in the way you talk, in the way you move, in the way you just decide to be. Because that is what is coming for you guys. You guys are allowing yourself to be seen. Whew. Wow, you guys. So much beautiful energy. Oh my God, the Lovers. Again, you guys, this is just being cemented. Cemented energy. This is the first time that I've got the Lovers in this deck. You guys, first time in any reading I've got the Lovers in this deck. So fixed energy for the Lovers, you guys. So if you are in a romantic relationship, expect it to go to the next level. Whatever that level may be, expect it to go to the next freaking level. Okay, if you're not in a relationship, expect love to come in March, however it may come in. For some of you guys, it might be online. You know, you might, I don't know, meet them online somehow. I don't know how people meet people today. But expect so many beautiful things to come into your life, you guys. Like, you guys are having love come into your life. You're having romantic relationships coming into your life. Your love life is going to the next freaking level. Like, you guys are raising the roof. I can't even, I'm just so excited for you guys. So much love is coming in for you guys. So much freaking love. Like, I can't even explain it to you guys. Like, the Lovers here is so intimate, it's so sexual. So expect a lot of sexual love, like a lot of sexual things going on in March. Like, you guys know what I'm saying. Expect a lot of insert song bedrock. I don't know. Expect a lot of that, you guys. Just expect. Okay, so we have these two cards that turned upright, and we have two that turned upside down. So those two I will not read, but I will go ahead and read these two. So we have the Eight of Wands coming out. So expect all this beautiful energy to come quickly and swiftly into your life. Expect the positive to come into your life very, very quickly. Expect good news very, very soon, by the way, especially in terms of your love life. Expect a lot of beautiful things to happen. Expect good things to happen, you guys, because these good things are coming. Expect the fruits of your labor to come in March, because they are coming regardless of how you feel. Because as I was saying, that Tower moment, if you guys feel that you haven't experienced it yet, you will very soon. Because the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, your ascended masters, your ancestors, they're not going to allow you to stay in low vibrational states for long, because you guys are light workers, you are earth angels, and you cannot exist in low vibrational states. You cannot. Your physical body will become repulsed by it. That is just the level of how much energy, how much light is meant to come into your life. And then we have the Magician. So this is talking about you co-creating. So what you've been co-creating with the universe, what you've been manifesting, what you've been focusing on is what is coming in, you guys, for pile number 2. And that is all I have for you guys in this pile. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you got a good boost of energy from it as well. If it did not resonate with you, go ahead and choose a different pile. But if it did, I'm glad that it did. And I hope you guys got a big burst of positive energy from me. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if it resonated with you. Or if you just love my energy, go ahead, and if you like a personal reading, I will have my website on how to linked below. It is very straightforward. If you would like to do a donation, you can go ahead and do so. It would be very nice, but it is not expected of you. And that is all I have for you, pile number 2. I just hope you guys take in all this positive energy, because it is coming regardless of how you feel. So here you go, positive energy, positive energy, positive energy. All right, pile number 2, I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose this beautiful butterfly pendant attached to the necklace, This is your pile. I'm trying to show it. It's like glistening. That's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it down here so you guys can still see it. And let's go ahead and shuffle these cards because I have not shuffled them yet because I want you guys to see me shuffling them. But you guys can't see me because I'm like 5'10" and I have a really small altar, but you guys can hear it. That's good enough. All right. Pile number 3. What energies are coming to you in March? What beautiful news? What shifts? So in March, you are releasing energy. That is the main point of March here. Actually, these 2 cards want to come out. Yeah, you guys are releasing all of these energies that do not serve you in the beginning of March. So we have the 8 of Swords, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Swords. So all of this sword energy, all of this negativity that you've been holding on to in January and February, that is going to be released. And you guys are going to step into your power, step into your energy. So let's see what energy is coming for you guys in March. What energy is coming to pile number 3 in March? Wow, the 2 of Pentacles. So you guys are going to be finding balance in your life. You guys are going to feel a lot more balanced, especially financially. Expect your finances to get better in March. So if your finances have been the main worry for you guys, that is going to change for you guys. Ooh. That is going to change for you because you guys are stepping into that 2 of Pentacles energy. We have the 9 of Wands. So once again, all this energy is being released for pile number 3 in March. Funny enough, pile number 3, your pendant is the butterfly, and the butterfly is all about transformation. So you guys are coming out of your cocoon and you are growing. You are rapidly growing, you guys. Let me actually fix this. There we go. So like with that 9 of Wands energy, you guys realize that this fence was makeshift. You realize now just how much that fence was actually crippling you because of the power you gave it, when she could easily just walk over the fence. And that's the energy you guys are releasing. I can feel it in my heart chakra. Like you guys are just like releasing it. You guys are going to be crying quite a bit very, very soon as you guys are releasing that old energy. It is no longer going to control you. You guys are stepping into that 2 of Pentacles energy. You are finding balance. You're feeling good about yourself. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror and see just how beautiful you are, which is the very opposite of that 8 of Swords energy. 5 of Pentacles, your finances, as I was saying, are going to get better. You're going to start to see all of that financial abundance that is coming your way for pile number 3. Like, you guys are going to have so much abundance falling to you very, very soon. Expect some unexpectedly. Some will be expected, especially if you have a business. Expect financial abundance to come in that way as well. Your business is actually going to flourish very, very soon, but especially in March. Then we have the Fool here. So one of the reasons why you release those energies is because you guys took a leap of faith and you chose to better yourself. You chose to feel good about yourself. You chose to not sit in energies that have felt as the normal for you. Instead, you guys are like, hey, I understand this was my comfort zone, but I am no longer comfortable there. So you guys took a leap of faith and literally jumped off the ledge, and you were like, hey, I thought I was going to fall and die, and I just landed in the water. Like, I was perfectly fine. And water is symbolic of, emotions. So you guys really cried out all of these old emotions. So if you've been crying a lot in January and February, that is why. It's been preparing you to fly as the butterfly, because this butterfly is not in a cocoon. It's in the process. I'm sorry, it's so tiny. It is in the process of flying, you guys. You guys are flying now. You got your wings are now dry, and you are flying away from all these old energies. Like that 10 of Swords energy, you guys, we have 8, 9, and 10. Like, let's just point this out. You guys are stepping away from your old comfort zones, really, in March. Like, this is just, I cannot make this up. And I've been shuffling the cards. You've been hearing me shuffling the cards. You guys can't see it because if I was to, I'd be all the way down here. And that really hurts my shoulders. As I'm a very tall woman, I'm like 5'10", so I would rather not. One day I will get a tall table for this. I have one behind me, but it's currently holding on to my microwave. So, yeah, we can't do that today. Maybe one day I'll do it. One day. Then we have this Page of Pentacles energy. So you guys are going on new financial endeavors in March. So whether this is, your business, new projects, you guys are going on new financial endeavors in March. Whatever that may be for you. And these new financial endeavors are actually going to lead you to these 10 of Pentacles. So if you have started a business but you haven't been seeing the fruits of your labor, expect to see them soon, you guys. It is like they're just going to fall out of the sky, because that card literally just flew out and just flew, expect financial abundance in terms of your business. If you do have one, this feels very specific to a few of you. Expect financial abundance to literally fall from the sky. That is just awesome, you guys. Like, you're all of a sudden going to have people rushing in and buying things, or doing your readings if you do all these different types of stuff. Like, expect more people to come in. Expect your projects, your businesses to just take off in March. If you are a beginning YouTuber, as myself, expect a lot of views to come in. Expect more subscribers. Expect yourself to start being seen in March. It's all about consistency and keep on going, you guys. The 8 of Pentacles, and this is all because you've been doing that hard work consistently, you guys. You guys have not given up. You have not let yourself being torn down. You haven't been sharing what you've been doing with everybody. Rather, you've been holding it close to your heart. And that is good, you guys. You guys did not let anyone tear you down or make you feel less because you decided not today. Not today. And then we have the 5 of Swords. And this is because you know that eyes are deceiving. And in this card, there's other people with swords. So it's not even the actual person. It's other people holding their swords that are hurting them. So this is very symbolic of that, you not telling people. Because you haven't told people about what you've been doing, no one's been able to tear you down or make you feel less because you haven't let them. You guys haven't let them, which is just awesome. Okay. Whew. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So your finances are going to take off in March. You guys, I cannot make this up. You saw me shuffling. Well, you can't see now. I got the last thing previously. Hello. But you guys are going to really let your finances take off. Well, not you, but the universe is going to really say, now is the time. This is divine right timing. It is time for your finances to take off. And they will, you guys. Your finances will take off in March. Expect more financial gain to come in. Unexpectedly and expectedly from these projects and these businesses you've been working on. Expect financial gain to come from them. Okay, I was thinking that all we don't have is the 6 and 7 of Swords, and then the 6 of Swords came out. So this is that energy, you guys. You guys almost have every single sword. Because you have 5, 6, 8, 9, and 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. So you guys have had almost every single type of fear, doubt, and worry within you. And that is all being released. So you guys are no longer going to be fearful. You're no longer going to be doubtful. You're no longer going to be worried. Like, you guys are releasing all that energy. Like, it's just like, shake it off. Like, you guys are releasing it in March because you're like, I am done. Like, you might have also been releasing it in this past few weeks. Like, you've been in the process. You've been doing the work to release this energy, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor in March. You're going to feel so much happier. You're going to be so much, oh my God, I am ready. I am going to show myself. I'm no longer afraid to be seen. I am free from all these old things that used to hold me back. That is very strong energy, you guys. And then we have the Prince or the Knight of Swords here with the sun below. So you guys have so much more positive energy, so much happiness and contentment that's coming in. And you guys are also realizing that your mind is under your control. Your mind is what you make it. Your reality is what you make it. And that's what you guys are really realizing now, because you guys can't see your pendant. You guys are realizing that, controlling your mind takes time. But instead of making it a chore, you're making it an adventure. You're realizing because you guys have been realizing all this negative energy, and because he actually has wings here. The Knight of Swords has wings, and in the Six of Swords here, he's actually trying to fly away. Well, she's trying to fly away here, and in every other swords here, it's either, a nest, or it's birds, or it's just that, you're being pinned down. That is no longer the case. You are taking your mental health to a whole nother level. You are taking the time to take care of yourself. You're taking the time to evaluate yourself, understand where you are currently. Like, you guys are just stepping into new freaking energy. Like, sorry, that just came out of me. Like, you guys are stepping into new freaking energy. You're stepping into new beginnings, especially in your mental health. Like, I just got so aggressive all of a sudden. And that's just how you guys are now. You guys are not, allowing yourself to be in that lower vibe, in that lower vibrational energy, because you guys don't want to be there. You want to fly away. You want to fly above the mountains, not have to walk them. And that's really what you guys are doing. Life is only hard if you make it. You will have bad days. You will have worse days. But life is only hard if you make it hard. And that's what you guys are realizing now. Life doesn't have to be hard. I can be happy. I can be excited. I can be energized. I can feel like, woo, 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 woo. Like, you guys can feel that way, and you're allowing yourself to feel that way. That Five of Cups energy you are releasing. You guys are releasing that Five of Cups energy. You are no longer looking at what is not there. Rather, you are looking at all that is there. You're realizing, I have all of these gifts, all of these blessings, and they're all mine for the taking. And I was focusing on the wrong things for so long, and I'm not going to anymore. I'm not going to. Then we have the Ace of Wands. You guys are stepping into your power and acknowledging who you are. Okay, pile number 3. You guys are acknowledging who you are. You are like, I am stepping into new energy. I am stepping into a new way of being, because that is what I have been doing. Literally, in this card, there's fire above her third eye and around her crown chakra. So you guys are understanding your desires from a higher perspective, and you are allowing them to come into fruition, because you have been manifesting them constantly. Some manifestations, some desires you didn't fully understand, but you have allowed it to come into your being, into your life, because you realize that you're deserving of it. Like, that is just powerful, you guys. I could not make this up. That is just powerful. Wow, you guys. So we have the Knight of Swords here, and then we also have the World. So the Knight of Swords is, well, knights are always about quick movement. So you guys are allowing your mind to be more quick. You're being more quick-witted. You're thinking things through, but also quicker. You're being less indecisive in March, is what I'm getting here. And all of this is leading to you completing this cycle. This cycle is literally going to end March 1st. So if it's March 1st for you, your cycle has ended. If you haven't realized it yet, you're still feeling like you're in these low vibrational states, it's just because your physical body has to catch up with your energetic body. But if you know that this is coming to an end, it could come to an end right now if you choose to. It is completely up to you. Like, this energy is already here for the taking. It's up to you to welcome it in. All right, pile number 3. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Ooh, a bunch of cards just fell into my lap. So I guess they want to be read. This is actually 3 cards. I want to pull 4. So we have the Hanged Man, we have the High Priestess, and we have Justice. I'm going to pull one last card here. We have the Magician. The Magician has shown up in every single deck. Every single pile, I mean. The Magician has shown up in every single pile. And then we have the Queen of Swords on the bottom here. Every single pile this card has shown up in. This card specifically has shown up in every single pile so far, which just tells me that every single person coming here, regardless of your pile, this is all resonating with you. Like, amazing. But we have the Hanged Man. So you guys are changing your perspective for the better, because the Hanged Man in this card, her head is actually connecting with divine light here. And that's really what's happening for you guys. And I think her finger has even touched water and has caused a ripple. And that's really where you guys are at. You guys are creating a ripple in your life because of the divine light within you is now shining brightly. You guys are no longer doubting it. You're no longer like, oh, I don't know if I should. Nope, you guys are like, boom, it's here. And I'm ready for it. This is who I am now. This is who I decide to be. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys. And then we have the High Priestess. And this is all about intuition, psychic messages. You guys are connected with your higher self. You guys are like, hey, I'm here for you. What's up? How you doing? And your higher self is like, hey, I'm here for you. What's up? How you doing? Like, you guys are very connected with your higher self now. You may not feel it all the time, but see the way that you change in terms of your interactions. Are they more personal? Are they more loving? Are they more open? Because if they are, that means you're more connected with your higher self. That is your connection. Your connection is shown through who you become, who you are becoming. Okay, you guys? And then we have Justice here. Okay, the Justice card is literally all about justice being served in your life. So if things have been hard for you, if people have been tearing you down in January and February, expect justice. The universe is bringing down justice for you guys in March, okay? So much justice is coming in March. You guys are going, like, you guys are realizing that you don't have to sit there and yell at a person. You realize that you don't have to sit there and make someone else feel bad. Rather, you just say, hey, you know what? I experienced you for a reason, and I let the universe take care of you. And the universe will, because the universe is like justice. Okay, no one is messing with our light workers, with our earth angels, unless we say so. Like you guys are so protected. You guys have an entire spiritual army behind you. Pile number 3, like, you guys need to realize just how many are there. Like, I can feel my ascended masters, I can feel my angels, I can feel my ancestors and my spirit guides. They are literally all standing behind me and around me, just cheering me on, applauding me for how much I have done. And that is what yours are doing for you as well, you guys. You guys are out of the freaking cocoon. Your wings are no longer wet. You guys are flying, okay? That is what you guys need to realize about yourselves. You guys are flying now. And it is time you trusted your freaking wings, okay? Trust your wings, pile number 3. And then we have the Magician here as well. And this is all about, you know, co-creating with the universe. What you have been manifesting, what you have been desiring, what you have been co-creating with the universe is coming into fruition now. You guys have created your own galaxy, your own universe around you, and it is one of light and one of beauty, and it is starting to show through you. So release these negative energies if you still have them, and if you have released them, congratulations. And if you haven't released them yet, well, still congratulations, because you are on the road to release them. Pile number 3. Okay? Trust your wings. Alright, pile number 3, I hope that resonated with you. If it did not resonate with you, go ahead and choose a different pile. But if it did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you like a personal reading, I will have that down below. I have a website you can go to. I make it very easy. You can go ahead and just make a booking. It's very easy. I have my hours where I am free up there as well. So I am pretty much open very much. So if you guys like to make a reading, go ahead and do so. I have so many different things for you guys. And then I also have, if you'd like to donate, you can. It is not expected of you, you guys. It is not expected of you to donate to me, but it is awesome if you do. Okay, all of your donations just go to me buying cards for you guys. That's all I'm going to do with those donations. But I hope that resonated with you guys, and go ahead and have a good rest of your day. Pile number 3, positive energy. All right, goodbye, my loves. All right, hello, pile number 3, 4. If you chose this pile, but you feel it doesn't resonate with you as I go on, by all means, please choose pile number 3, as that happened for a reason. So, pile number 4, welcome to this pile of the key. Okay, so let me go ahead and shuffle these beautiful cards. Ooh, already, this card flipped over. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about all the hard work that you guys have been doing up to this point. Expect to see the fruits of your labor in March. All of these cards are trying to turn over. Oh, okay. We have the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Cups here for you, pile number 4. So already what I'm feeling is the hard work you've been doing is very much internal. You've been coming to terms with your past, how it transpired. This could be due to negative trauma from your past as well. And you guys have been doing that work, okay? Pile number 4, you have been doing that work. And for 1, I'm proud of you. And for 2, this is coming to an end for you guys, because you guys, from March, I'm going to say for pile number 3 again, for March, all that hard work is going to finally reap rewards. You guys are no longer going to think about the past anymore. You guys are moving on. You guys are realizing that you spent so much time in the past that you forgot to plan for your future. And that's really what is coming for you guys, is that you guys are now planning for your future. This 2 of Swords energy is coming to an end for you guys. Because we also have the 3 of Pentacles and this and on the bottom of the deck. I don't know what I was trying to say. But you guys are releasing that old stagnant energy. Like, it's like you guys opened up your window and you said, all stagnant energy, leave my room now. Leave my room and allow positive energy to flow in. And you guys literally just opened your eyes and realized, you know, I've been having so much stagnant energy around me that I got used to it being there. And that's not the way I wish to be. That's not who I want to be. And you guys are doing the freaking work to get out of that energy. Oh my God, I cannot believe you guys. You guys have been doing the work. Just wow, you guys, just wow. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys have been doing that work. You're releasing old stagnant energy. You're releasing the past. Because you've been realizing the only person that's been hurting you is yourself now. Because while you may have been hurt in your past, you're the one holding on to it, while everyone else seems to have moved on. And you're like, okay, but they should feel this way, they should feel that way. And then you realize the only reason why you feel the way you do is because you've been allowing yourself to feel that way. And you guys are throwing out that old energy. You're like, no more of that energy, no more of that energy, you guys. And that's really the key. Funny enough, that's really the key to what you guys have been asking for, is you guys had to be the ones to let it go. The universe gave you the answer, it gave you the key. It was completely up to you to decide to use it. Then we have the World. So for most of you, you guys have already used that key. Or maybe seeing this video is your key. But you guys have used that key. You guys are moving on because we have the World here. We have the completion of a cycle. So in March, literally the 1st of March is when that cycle is complete. So if that is today for you, congratulations, that cycle is complete. If it's February 28th for you, congratulations, that cycle ends tomorrow. Like, with this full moon that has come, you guys, it has ended your cycle. So when that new moon comes in, you guys will have so much more energy, so much more positive energy coming in March. But for right now, you guys need to know that you guys have released so much with this full moon, because you guys have ended this cycle. And then we have a justice. So as I was saying earlier, where you're like, these people should feel this way, they should feel that way. They don't. Let's just start there. They don't, because they don't feel responsible for what they have done. But justice is coming. Karma is coming. So karma and dharma, they're more cyclical. They're more cycles. So your karma can either come in this life or your next life. And for you guys, the universe wants you to know that justice is that you're being given. It's that they're going to be given that karma in this life and in their next life. So how that happens is completely up to the universe, but understand that justice is being served to the people who have hurt you. So know that it is time for you to move on, and the only way this karma could have come into their life is if you moved on. And that was the key. That was the key to the justice you have been wanting to be served. It's that you had to move on, and you guys are. Like, let me just point that out. This has shown up in this card, the Magician. This specific card has shown up in every single deck, in all 4 decks, you guys. And I've been shuffling the cards, and it still shows up. So you guys now are co-creating a better future for yourself. You're no longer allowing things to hold you back or hold you down, because you know that nothing can. You guys are co-creating with the universe. What you've been manifesting is coming in. If you've been manifesting positive vibes, that is coming in. If you've been manifesting more love, that is coming in. If you have been manifesting more income, that is coming in. If you've been manifesting just, security and stability, a move, a relationship, an engagement, a marriage, a birth, or a pregnancy, that is coming in for you guys. That is all coming in March. All right, you guys. Just wow, you guys. That was some energy right there. I was rolling my neck, rolling my head, just like, yes. Then we have the Hanged Man. And the reason that all this is coming in for you guys is, once again, it's like repeating myself here, you guys have changed your perspective. You guys are deciding to change what you nurture. You are choosing to nurture your light. You're choosing to nurture yourself. You're choosing to nurture your energy and your divine life path, because that is what should be important to you, not the past. You guys are doing everything you need to do now that is best for you. Okay, you guys, that is just, ooh, this card was sticking to my hand, so I guess it wants to come out. That 9 of Wands energy, you guys are letting go of, because you realized, because Lily, look, she's acting like she's stuck by that small little gate when she could literally just lift her leg. Like, and that's where you guys are at now. You're realizing, I could just lift my leg and I'll be out of here. Like, that's what you guys are doing now. You're realizing that you were holding on to all that negative energy, and you were like, I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to hold on to the past anymore. I don't have to hold on to negative energy anymore. I will never forget the past. I understand that. I will still have memories from the past, but if I let them fester, if I give them the attention that they want, well, guess what? I will never succeed in life. Okay, like, that is what you guys are telling yourself now. You guys are on your game now. Like, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So in March, expect more offerings of love, you guys. And we even have the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Expect more emotional connection. Expect more romance, especially from, if you are female, a male or female partner, depending on what you're into. If you are a they, then go ahead and expect romance no matter what, because romance is coming in. So if you're not in a relationship, expect one to come in. If you don't want a relationship, then expect friends to come in, expect family to come in and give you the love that you desire. But this is specifically geared towards relationships, people wanting relationships, or people in relationships. Expect offerings of love, okay? Offerings of love, you guys. This is definitely a twin flame soulmate connection that is coming in for you guys, that is just going to brighten you up, in March. Like, you guys are going to feel so loved. You're going to feel so welcomed. Like, you guys are going to feel so sexual. Like, and we have that Four of Swords energy. You guys are releasing that Swords energy. But you guys are protecting yourselves. You're protecting your heart. But you're also willing to open up to people now. You're willing to open up to yourself as well. Like, you guys are opening. So this card keeps trying to come out, that Page of Swords. So I'm going to go ahead. And then we have the Ace of Swords beneath it. Oh my God, you guys. So that's that Swords energy you're really stepping into. Because that Page of Swords is about stepping into a new mindset. Because look at all of those lights going off. Look at all that intelligence. So divine knowledge. You guys are feeding your brain when it wants to be fed. You guys are really stepping into your power. Moving from what this... Ooh, this almost fell. It's almost like that saying of the grass is greener on the other side. That's not your guys' focus. You're not focused on what grass is greener. Rather, you guys are actually focusing on what will benefit you, what will serve you mentally here. Okay, you guys, let's just point that out. Whew. Okay. I got it. The Three of Pentacles, you guys. The Three of freaking Pentacles. And there's a Five of Swords on the bottom. That's energy you're releasing, especially in your romantic life. So we have the Three of Pentacles here, and this is all about teamwork. This is actually a family, a father, a mother, and their daughter here in this card. I don't know if you guys can see it, but a father, a mother, and a daughter. And that's really what is coming in for you guys, is that you're going to have family, friends, a lover really coming in and helping you. Okay, you guys, like, you guys are getting the help that you need, getting the support that you need in March. You are getting the love you need in March. You guys are working with the universe to co-create a better physical existence for yourself. And then we have the Queen of Cups here. So, oh my God, you guys, this is all about love. Love coming in for you guys. Oh my God, you guys have so much love coming in. Expect to feel more connected with your emotions, but they're no longer overcoming you. Rather, you are in control of your emotions, because, you know, she's the queen. She is in control of her emotions. She is in control of who she is. So much water energy. You guys are no longer, you know, flowing on gigantic, uncontrollable waves. Rather, you guys are walking on a calm ocean. You guys are in control. You guys know what you're doing. You guys are ready to give and receive love in its many, many forms. And then we have the Fool here. So as I was saying with that Nine of Wands, you can easily lift a foot. The Fool is about not just lifting a foot, but moving your entire body and taking a leap of faith. And that is really what you guys are doing here, because you guys are believing, you are trusting, you are having faith in the universe and divine right timing. You guys are like, I got this, I believe in you, I trust in you. And that is just awesome. I love that energy. Like, you guys are really stepping into your game here. Pile number 4. Just wow, you guys are taking leaps of faith that you never would have before, especially with your mentality, especially with your way of living, and especially in your love life. There's leaps of faith that you would have never taken before, because you guys realize now that it's important. It's important that you do things correctly now, but not just correctly, but do things that serve you, that feel right within you, that make you feel good, that make you feel loved, that are from a divine source. You are making all the right jumps of faith now. And then we have the Princess, or the Page of Cups here. So you guys are going on an adventure. This is specific. I have a very specific message for those in relationships. You are going on an adventure in your love life. Things are going to change for the better. I am talking about sexually. I am talking about, date nights if you can. Like, I understand we're going through this thing right now, but sitting in and just enjoying a movie together and eating popcorn. Like, you guys are going to have so much deeper connections. You guys are just going on an adventure now. You guys are no longer worrying. You guys are opening up. You are allowing love to guide you, because love is the highest frequency in the universe. And if you feel that you're in a healthy, stable relationship, expect it to get better. Expect it to go to the next level. I've said that for every single pile so far, but expect your love life to go to the next level in March, because that is what is coming for you guys. Oh my God. You guys, I cannot make this up. That is just awesome, you guys. That is just awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pull one. Oh, we'll just go with what feels right. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here. So you guys have been doing the hard work, but it has not been easy, because we have the Temperance on the bottom here. So finding that balance has not been easy for you guys. Like, the Seven of Pentacles I'm getting for you guys, especially in January and February, is that you've been cleaning up your mind, cleaning up, your emotional body, your spiritual body, even your physical body, rethinking how you see yourself. And you guys have been doing all of that work. And in January and February, there was times where you were like, oh, I'm ready for this, I'm going for it. And there were times where you're like, okay, this is kind of tedious. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. I just want things to progress. And that is what's happening in March. Things are now progressing, you guys. Things are now progressing. Then we have the Two of Wands here. So you guys are making all of the right choices. It may not feel like it from day to day, because you may be binge watching or binge eating, but that is the right choice for you, regardless of how you feel. So this is also the Ace of Wands here. So this is also about, the universe is giving you all that you need right now. So in that case, you can do all that you want to do in the future. You guys have taken the wand and you guys are making the best of it, okay? You guys are standing strong in your power and you are doing everything that needs to be done. Pile number 4. Oh, God. Whew. You guys are not allowing anything to cripple you anymore. Like, you guys are standing strong in your power, you guys. Wow. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more cards, and that'll be it for you, pile number 4. We have the Devil. So, sexual energy. Because the Devil normally can be seen as like something negative, but the Devil in this reading is actually all about sexual energy. So if you've been desiring more sexual connection with others, specifically a partner, expect that to come in March. Like, you guys, your sexual energy, like, I don't want to get in trouble for going too far here, but expect a lot more rendezvous. Like, expect more intimacy in your relationships, because that's really what's coming in. Expect your partner to be more fiery, to be more energetic, to be more determined in your sexual life here. I'm trying so hard not to make this dirty. The universe is testing me right now because they know what they want me to say, but I'm kind of just like, universe, angels, spirit guides, it's not really what I'm going to say right now. But expect in March for your sex life to be like boom. Like, expect your sex life to just become so much more like fireworks, And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, you guys. The Wheel of Fortune is really turning in your favor in March and for the rest of the year for pile number 4. So you can expect a lot of good luck this year, especially in finances. Okay, pile number 4. And then we have Temperance, which showed up in the other deck, which is so funny. So this is about healing. So you guys are no longer focusing on the wrong things, rather you are focusing on the right things for you, pile number 4. Okay, like you guys are no longer trying to be what does not serve you, rather you're realizing all that you are and what does serve you, okay? That is why I was saying previously, if you're binge eating or if you're binge watching, everything happens for a reason. By doing things, you are realizing what does and what does not serve you, what makes you feel good, what doesn't make you feel good. And for every single person, it will be different, and that is perfectly fine. If you feel that something isn't serving you, then change that. You have the power to change that, and that is what's really coming in with that temperance card, is your angels are giving you the guidance that you need. They're showing you what is and what is not good for you, okay? And they're showing you by allowing you to make those mistakes. And then we have these 10 of Cups, you guys. I cannot make this up. I want to dance for you guys. I kind of can't because I'm sitting down, but like if I was standing up, if I had a really tall table and I was standing up, for you guys, I would dance, okay? Because that is that freaking thing coming in March. So much love is coming in March. If you've been expecting a child, it is coming in March. If you've been wanting to be pregnant, it is coming in March. If you've been wanting to get engaged, that is coming in March. But that stable foundation to create the family that you've been desiring is really starting in March. So you've been doing all the work for however long you may have been in a relationship and you've been wanting things to progress. In March, things are going to start to progress for you guys, okay? Like, just amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm going to pull one last card, and that will be it for you, pile number 4. We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like we had a page. We had the Page of Cups here. But you guys are grounding. We had 3 pages, you guys. Because we have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. Do we happen to have the Page of Wands? That would be so cool. But you guys are really standing in your power now. Because in this, she's actually holding the pentacle and standing on one leg. But it's actually almost like she's doing yoga. So you guys are doing everything that your body needs to be done. If you are not doing that, go ahead and start. But you guys are doing what you need to do for yourself and for your body and for your life. You guys are doing it, which is just awesome, pile number 4. Okay? So that is all I have for you, pile number 4. I cannot even, also the Queen of Swords on the bottom here. I cannot make this up, you guys. You guys are going to have a very amazing March for you guys, okay? All right, pile number 4. I hope that resonated with you. If it did not, go ahead and choose a different pile. But if it did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you like a personal reading, I'll have a link to my website down below. You can go ahead and go there and book a reading. I make it very easy, very simple. If you'd like to donate, you can. You do not have to. It is not expected of you. With your donations, I go ahead and I just buy decks for this channel for you guys, okay? All right, pile number 4, go on and have a good rest of your day because you guys are deserving of that, okay? Go ahead and rock your day because March is coming and it's coming with the force and it's coming with positive, good energy and transitions and changes and transformations for you guys, okay? All right, pile number 4, I love you and I will see you in my next video. Bye!